teaching at the University of the Arts, the students used to always come to me and ask me, when they're graduating, where to go. It's a tough, thing to say to all these dancers that are just, studied for 4 years and they're wonderful and they're brilliant, and to know you're sending them to a world that really there's not much to offer unless somebody starts getting involved and creating a school, a dance company. The situation won't change much. And it's such a difficult task to start a nonprofit company, and a whole, the begging begins for money and the responsibilities and all of that. And you need to find dancers that will be willing to work for you for free in the beginning. And decided that I'll take the responsibility. I'll take on that task. I've always wanted to choreograph. I've choreographed all my life. So I kind of felt that responsibility was not something that I was fearful of, but I needed partners. And so when my brother Alon said, look, I'll help you, I'll join in and I'll take care of the business side, that's when I decided, okay, then let's do that. Yeah, I don't think we'll understand how much the arts, and primarily dance for me, I can speak about dance, not so much about many other aspects of the arts, but dance, the contribution for people's lives. It's a place where you can express yourself. So to some degree it is therapy. It's a place where you can forget about the world for a few hours. And if you are a performing artist, then you inject all of your, fears and pain and joy into what it is that you're doing, and be able to express it and release it. Besides the physical aspect, which is how bad can it be to exercise every day, to go through every muscle in your body and to sweat and to have, cardio, and besides the fact that you're learning about your body. You're learning how to control your body, you learn how to be graceful, how to be, more open. I think it's a awareness. But when you take dance, when you take anything that has to do with physical activity that is beyond, that you're learning, you expand. When you don't expand, you contract. And when you contract, your life's not that good. Or it's incredible. It's essential. It's essential. It's the soul of society. It's something that, animals don't create art. We create art. This is one of the things that humans do. Art doesn't have a necessity. It only serves itself. You split the atom to do this. You make a cure to do that. You do this to do that. It has a purpose. The art doesn't really have the purposes to be, to enhance our life, to show the side of humanity that is the most godly life. All I needed is a trigger, a point of view, a place to start. Where it goes, as long as you're honest with where you are and what you are, then we constantly have something in us every day. Every day is a new day. Artists are very good at recognizing the changes. Good artists are able to recognize the changes every day in themselves and their interests and the more of a curious person you are and unafraid, the more fruitful the work is going to be. And all of that causes the person to have a very rich life. And how incredible incredible it is, where you can take all your thoughts, all your feeling, all your pain, all of your emotions, all of the things that you want to say and express yourself, and put them through, through the art of dance. Even though it can be very stressful, very difficult, very painful, and all of that, that stimulation of every day trying to fight for an idea, it gives you a reason to wake up in the morning. You have to be very sensitive, and if you're very sensitive, then everything affects you. All the pain and suffering, and fantastic things around us, nature, beauty, birth, death, and all of that. Artists seem to be very connected to that. An artist will walk over, in the street and sees a rock against the wall and say, "Oh my God, how beautiful." Where most people will just walk by and just don't even see it. Because it's a gift and a curse at the same time. When the audiences came in, they saw the physicality, the sensuality of dance, the first layer. The first layer of dance, that's what people see. But dance has a lot of layers. If I could take every audience member to hell and back in my journey to trying to discover and to process and to find the solutions to every time, to all the challenges that I propose in my work, then their experience is going to be totally different. My company does not instruct people how to feel and what, my way is the way, and that's it. It just poses questions and ideas, and so the audience feel like they have choices. They have choices to make when they see a work. My performances, I try to create a dialogue and not just have, okay, this is us, this is you paid, you saw, you go. So you want to get the audiences closer to the source of what it is that they're seeing. And once they are close to the source, then the intimacy is huge, and then there's an appreciation to what it is that we do. I don't know if there's a place where you get to and you go, oh, I'm there now. I've arrived. There's no arrivals. There are no arrivals. And maybe that's part of why the art keeps being good. I think when you get really comfortable, maybe something dies. In a very strange way, I don't even feel like I've scratched the surface of understanding the depth of how far you can go in the art of dance, because, like I said, dance is just a medium. I'm good at movement, so I use movement, but I'm trying to express everything else, and that never stops, because I'm always going to have point of view. I'll always have feelings. I'll always have that, and that will never end. So it's a part of me. It's a part of me. It's what I do. It's who I am.